Are you progressing as per the projection? Let me share the screen so that we can start discussing. Are you stuck, by the way? If you're a person working in the development sector, then we do it full screen. Then this is the normal case. Are you feeling overlooked or unacknowledged in your current role? Do you feel uncertain about the direction of your career or your long term goals? Are you experiencing barriers to career advancement within your current organizations? Are you struggling with burnout due to excessive work hours and stress levels? Do you feel trapped in a job or industry that no longer brings you fulfillment? Are you progressing as per projection? So, hi, I'm Samhita. I'm a Dignity Career Alliance founder, and I welcome you to this 90 days yo yo ritual. I call that as yo yo ritual, with which you can find career progression and you'll have ignite your passion and purpose that makes you stand out with a distinct style of execution. Think out of the box and have the courage to state what you want to accomplish. Have unwavering enthusiasm to craft a future brimming with boundless potential inch by inch, even if there is initial resistance from the management. So I welcome you to this 90 days journey of becoming invisible to incredible. So, what is my vision statement? My vision statement is I am on a mission to help 100,000 staff professionals to give them a pathway to achieve significance. You know, significance is the way out for achieving all the recognition, promotion afterwards, especially in development sector, where promotion opportunities are very, very low. But you still can find out multiple ways to, to shine. And my vision statement is to create a calmer, cooler, greener globe. And my mission is that celebrates human dignity, creates prosperity, explores new frontiers of innovations, buzzing with cross learning to make a difference for lasting impact and personal fulfillment. Unlocking the enigma of personal development, comical expedition of mid senior development professionals, unveiling the journey ahead, setting the stage for growth, evoking growth potential, unleash potential through continuous improvement, inspiring examples await, exploring new horizons, unveiling unseen potential, embrace change, unlock growth, transform challenges into opportunities. In the development sector, especially, I tell you that you can see nothing to work on. But there are several opportunities you can work. And of course, every roadmap leads to a huge horizon of work. And you might see that you cannot reach any milestone soon, but you can still, there be smaller milestones which you can achieve. For example, suppose you want to eradicate poverty from the earth. Now, can you do that just like that? You have to first take help of your resources, whatever is existing, whatever resources you have, and others to take care of the hunger of 5 people at least. At least take responsibility of 5 people in your surrounding, and that is the beginning you can make. Why I say so? Because these small things that is there in your journey is what creates the ripple effect. So you have to start small, escalating challenges. How do you overcome these obstacles? For a development professional, the first thing is recognizing self-doubt. You have this questioning your abilities, hindering progress. So, first, recognize that you are stopping yourself, not anybody else. And there has to be strategies to overcome self-doubt, whatever you are doing. You have to reflect in how you have achieved something. Because while working, you must have felt that you have done something great. Seek feedback if you think that you can improve, and somebody else also can tell you that how you can improve. Navigating workplace politics is another way in development um, sector where a lot of politics happen. You will not find a straightforward reply or trick to overcome. It happens at every stage, and because the opportunities are very, very low, whatever opportunities come are grabbed by the people who can. So, are you the person who is there in such a position to grab those opportunities? Of course, you can with some kind of strategy. It doesn't happen in a day. The power dynamics will be on play, and there will be growth hindrance. People will try to kind of suppress you, and they will play on your weaknesses to suppress you, to deprive you from any progress. They will not recognize your strengths. And if such a situation happens, you should know that the other person is not a leader. And they are taking advantage of whatever situation they are in to mm, fulfill whatever little they can. But here I would say, if you are if you are playing out to their hands because they are taking some kind of advantage, and you think that you have been deprived, then you are playing out to their hands and suppressing yourself further. Can you make yourself a bigger goal than whatever they have achieved? You know that is possible. That is in the possibility. Whether or not you can achieve it right now is the question. So what if you cannot achieve that right now? You can achieve that emotionally ultimately if you keep on working in that field, that area. Can you not open up many things that is hindering your growth? See, there is no shortcut. Your way of opening up opportunities for you will be different than theirs because your strength is different than theirs. What is your strength? Big ideas. Everybody loves ideas. And many people do not have ideas if you take my opinion. So, what do you do with your ideas? You can actually discuss that ideas in LinkedIn. Tactics for handling workplace politics: just do not play out, build relationships, maintain professionalism, don't play out, don't. Have you ever heard Sachin Pilot in Rajasthan politics? Many people have said many things. He was about to cross over to BJP. That was what was rumored. But have you seen how composed, how poised he is? You need to have those. It doesn't matter whatever you have achieved and whatever recognition you deserve hasn't come your way here, come on your way here right now. But it will definitely come ultimately. That is how we have learned to follow the people whom we follow as ideal person. Did they achieve anything very easily? Did they not fight this struggle at workplace? somebody else was far, far superior than them or seemingly appeared so. So this will be um, my call to you to be reflecting on your situation and keep on doing the right thing. That is the best way to handle workplace violence. Resilience amid adversity. This is what I was meaning. You do not give up when there is an adverse situation because you are not that small. Any adverse situation is smaller than you. Why? Because adverse situations are meant to test your strength, and no adverse situation is bigger than your capability. That is why they are small. So when you see the the width or the uh, what we can say, the dimension of such adversity, you should know that your personality is bigger than that. Do you trust me on that? Just take my words and make yourself bigger. If there is an obstacle in the front, how can you overcome that? Just by making yourself bigger than that obstacle, right? So, how do you make yourself bigger? By being resilient, not by giving up to any adversity that is on your way. Navigating the storm, yes. What happens? The internal barriers are like huge. When you are being pushed down, pushed back, self doubt happens. People whom you respect till yesterday are the same people who will be pushing you down. You will be given fear, lack of motivation. Those are the internal barriers. You have to recognize the moment you are um, subjected to such negativity. Please understand that those are the barriers that you are facing. It is not real barrier, it is their perception on you. You have been expecting them to appreciate you, and they were not forthcoming. That is not your fault. You are much more than that. People can't see. People who do not have that breadth as you are, they cannot see the whole of you. So please think that you are broader than their eyes can see, their mind's eye, and they cannot comprehend your size. That is why they cannot appreciate. It is none of your fault, and might be you are in a bad place. I don't say that you should be quitting that place, but you should be quitting, detaching yourself from the expectation that you have if you are creating value for others. Because ultimately, what stays is the values that you create. The external challenges are resource scarcity, limited opportunities, negativity. Yes, these are there. And when the inflation is much more, country is going through a lot of problems, then there will be challenges, right? So, yes, but this the world plays out for our own advantage. If you can think that if there is still something to be learned here, that is why we are here. Otherwise, the opportunity will definitely come. Set goals, seek mentorship, and learn. This is always the evergreen solutions to each kind of problem which we think are the hiccups. And resilience success stories, please try to read them and create your own resilience story as well, not by giving up, not by giving up to any pressure. Unveiling the consequences, the impact of choices to be, and choices shape development. So Have active engagement, continuous learning, and self-improvement. If you are not there, just don't be waste don't be wasting time in thinking that the other person said so and so and so. The other person has criticized you. No use, right? If they have criticized, and if there is as little as 3% truth in whatever their criticism is, I would suggest, please learn and overcome those challenges. You cannot be kind of, if it is relevant, of course, don't give in to like hundred thousands of expectations from people. Whatever is unreal, let it be unreal. But if you can, please learn. Stagnation, consequences, missed opportunities, and lack of progression. If you are stagnation is not just about staying in the same place or staying in the same job, it is staying in the same mindset as well, where you cannot see the opportunity which are there. Success versus stagnation, contrasting growth outcomes. Impactful scenarios, real world growth examples. You can find a lot of them where people have overcome. Do you agree? Do you think that no development people can progress? There are people who are progressing. Can you take that example and adopt some of those? Embracing change. Evolve through change, because development sector is lot of change and technology also brings lot of change. Policy changes also are there. So adaptation fuels growth, transform with resilience for success. Twists and turns, unexpected revelations, embracing the unknown, thrilling tales of resilience and growth in personal journeys, adapting to change, embrace the shift, adapt to thrive, grow beyond, seize opportunities in change. Climatic revelation, the only way that we can live is if we grow. The only way that we can grow is if we change. The only way that we can change is if we learn. The only way we can learn is if we are exposed. And the only way that we can become exposed is if we throw ourselves out into the open. Who says this? This is said by, you see, C, joy will see. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. Alan Watts says. Embracing personal development. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. Jordan Belfort. If you say you can, you can. If you say you cannot, you cannot. Journey towards excellence. Power of reflection. Assess, improve, and set goals. Embracing challenges, growth mindset, skills enhancement, learning from feedback, refine, improve, be open. Setting smart goals, specific track progress, and stay motivated. Investing in learning. So it starts with setting the goals. Do you agree with me on that? So that is all that is there in this screen. But I would like you to understand that the moment you start learning, there will be many things opening. You can have, very interesting matrices for yourself, very interesting insights if people are not allowing you to learn. So these are the ways we can track ourselves. And the projection that you're seeing at the beginning of the financial year, if you can project what you are going to achieve, and every month, if you break down your target and then track against what you have achieved, then it will be giving you a lot of insights. Maybe some frustration because you haven't achieved as much as you have thought of. But over a period of time, it kinds of um, builds up itself. So, track using. And I have written something here in my uh, vision board. I track the hours that has been watched. And this morning, let me tell you an interesting story. This morning, I found out that the public watch hours is just 127 hours, while the requirement is 4,000 hours. Before this, it was just 1,101,110 hours. So it has improved, right? 27 hours. And the reason why I'm making this video to this length is to explain that this is the way forward. If you take one or two points out of this, what I'm saying is establish that goal. My goal was YouTube and to serve people who are stuck, mid-career, mid-senior people who are stuck. So if you are listening to this, you will automatically take some value out of this. I'm that kind of person who was stuck or felt stuck. Even now, sometimes when I feel stuck, what I do is set my goal, evaluate it, and start working on that sum. And there are several ways to unwind yourself. Unless you do that, you'll get stressed out. So, if you like this video, then please comment on this video, and that will encourage me. And ask your question also if you have a specific problem so that I know what way I can serve you. Right now, whatever um, solutions I have, I can talk about that unless you ask questions. So thank you for watching, and we'll